Good evening. My name is Krista Ginn, and I'll be reporting on the growing trend revolving around young girls being sexualized far too early in life. Girls as young as infants and toddlers are being dressed as provocative young adults. Along with the outfits goes an unspoken set of socially recognized rules of beauty. Among these are waxing all forms of body hair, high heels, makeup, acrylic nails, fake tan, perfect hair, whitened teeth, corsets, and the disturbing list goes on. But these little girls are merely children. Why had they been succumbed to such perfectionist grooming? One answer: Toddlers and Tiara's beauty pageants.
Glitzy Diva pageant. We like to make it all about glitz and glam to the max.
It's like I live through her doing these pageants.
Our younger female generation are growing up in a society where they are taught to perform within the hegemonic modes of femininity, which place them in subordinate positions. They learn that in order to live a successful life, they must strive to attain a celebrity status through having a beautiful appearance. Our little girls are sold sexualized versions of girlhood by the media and consumer industries who tell them that displaying their bodies will garner attention. Rather than having a carefree and enjoyable childhood, girls are expected to be mature in their tender youth. Although the girls may appear to be enjoying themselves, ultimately they are harming themselves socially and psychologically.
Before the pageant, we start watching a little more what we eat.
Sometimes I do get hungry.
It is called a beauty pageant because you have to be pretty, I'm sorry, to do a beauty pageant. And the girls that are not that pretty, I believe that they need to find another hobby. Because pageants, it starts all with the face.
Experts warn about the psychological damage done to children who are treated in this way. Dr. Emma Gray, a consultant clinical psychologist and clinical director of the British CBT and counselling service, deals in behavioural therapy. She writes that seeing girls dressed as they are is the antithesis of what childhood in our society should be. A child being exposed to a world she is not yet equipped to deal with solely to serve the needs of the adults around her. Children need to develop into happy, grounded, and psychologically balanced people with their childhood needs met, spent appropriately preparing for the demands of the adult world. Connolly writes, the adultification of children is evident in advertising and on television programming, where children share many of the same behaviours, gestures, and language as adults. These representations are problematic because they lead children to be perceived as miniature adults. The following clip is a little girl giving a makeup tutorial of children's makeup. She clearly has no idea what she's doing, but is attempting to copy the ideal female portrayal in the media.
And that's how I do my makeup every day. See you guys next time. Bye.
And what is the biggest influence on little girls of the ways of society? Barbie dolls and Bratz dolls. Callahan tells of the pink-tastic toy aisles crammed with princesses and fairies and the proliferation of pouting, provocatively dressed dolls that are far too adult, meaning slutty, for 12-year-old girls, let alone 5-year-old girls. These dolls foster impossible-to-attain body images, giddy consumerism, and female passivity. One of the judges for Toddlers and Tiaras in no way helps the issue by expecting the competitors to adhere to the Barbie look.
You've got to have total package to win this pageant this weekend. When they are a little bit overweight, that's not going to cut it. You don't want to see a chubby child on stage. You have to have the Barbie look. You're going to have your hair, your makeup, full-out rhinestone dress to the max.
These young girls are not being taught about their feminist right to be anything more than an airhead Barbie doll who contributes little to the world. But as the awareness of these issues become more public, many are displaying their outrage. The show, Toddlers and Tiara's viewers are more disgusted than engrossed. Although the little children are cute, the ridiculousness of the sport is amusing, and the toddler tantrums are proof of how messed up the activity truly is. But we must stand against the early sexualization of our children and try to outlaw young girls being involved in such a psychologically influencing activity. Awareness is the key to this. Let us have happy children who are more concerned about a doll losing its eye than that fake eyelash not sitting right. I'm Krista Ginn, and that's me.
Rarely see any dark-headed girls And Adriana was the only dark-headed girl in her group, and of course, she didn't get anything.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is